Welcome back, guys. Thanks for taking the time to spend a little time with me. I always appreciate that, guys. And man, let me tell you something. I'm running out of things to say about Omar Khan. I'm running out of things to address in terms of Omar Khan. And you know what's funny, guys? I'm going to tell y'all a funny really quick. I'm looking at myself over here in the camera. Look at this. Look at this. I got a hole in my shirt. I didn't even know that. I got a hole in my shirt. And, you know, it's a t-shirt that I wear around the house. Who cares? You know, who realer than me? I ain't afraid to even tell y'all that and show y'all that on camera. Whatever. All right, let's get back to it. Guys, I'm running out of things to say about Omar Khan. The Khan artist. King Khan. I mean, whatever y'all want to call him, this dude is way beyond that. This is not your yesteryear Steelers, your daddy's Steelers, the Steeler way. Clearly, it is a new day for the Steeler way. In case you're unfamiliar with what I'm talking about in terms of the latest, the Pittsburgh Steelers are trading for Justin Fields. Yes, folks, Justin Fields. This is after acquiring Russell Wilson. After acquiring Russell Wilson, after trading away Kenny Pickett, they now will be bringing in Justin Fields. But here's the kicker. Per Adam Schefter, these are all sources. Listen to this conversation. The Bears are trading Justin Fields for a 6th-round pick in the 2025 draft. 6th-round pick that potentially goes to a 4th-round pick based on play time. Folks, these are peanuts. Peanuts. A 6th-round pick in next year's draft, it doesn't even affect what the Steelers want to do this draft. A 6th-round pick that potentially turns into a 4th depending on play time. We all know that Russell Wilson more than likely is going to be the starter, so Justin Fields might not get that play time. But here's what's interesting. They still might look to draft a QB in this coming draft, because as soon as they let Kenny Pickett go, I said to myself, you know what? We can't rule out a quarterback at 20. Now, is it going to be one of those top guys, the Daniels kid or Williams kid? No. But a guy like Penix Jr. might be available. Bo Nix might be available. If you look at all of the teams and you just count down to 20, Steelers could be picking a quarterback again at 20. And this puts them in the position to do that if they want, because here's the reason why. The interesting thing about this situation is exactly what I felt the situation was with Russell Wilson while Kenny Pickett was still in the building. This is what I said about it. The Steelers didn't lock themselves into a long-term situation. It's the same with Justin Fields, who also is going into his 4th season. Now, they do have to make a decision on whether or not they're going to pick up his 5th-year option. Let's keep an eye on that, because if they pick up the 5th-year option, I don't think they intend to move on from him. And then what does that mean for Russell Wilson? 5th-year option, if I'm not mistaken, is guaranteed money. So let's keep an eye on that. That will let us know what kind of plans they have down the road. But either way, even if you pick up the 5th-year option, that's only locking you in for 2 years. That's it. It's only locking you in for 2 years, and you only got Russell Wilson for 1. So they still put themselves in a position where it's not a long-term situation with either quarterback. So it is interesting in terms of the trade for Fields because of that situation, especially already acquiring Russell Wilson. So if you want to look at it and say, well, what are their plans with Fields? I can get that argument, but I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at having a Russell Wilson going out as the would-be starter and having Justin Fields possibly learn from him, or an athletic guy that we can bring in case Russell Wilson has to miss a game or two or a few, or even if we want to create a package for Justin Fields. And I know what some of you guys are going to say, the same thing y'all said about Russell Wilson. Some of you all in Steeler Nation are going to hate the trade. Y'all hated the idea of trading for Justin Fields. You hated the idea of signing Russell Wilson. You can't make everybody happy. I understand that. But I don't think I can walk away from this situation being truly upset about it. I don't think I can. I'm okay with it as your 1-2, because also they are more than likely going to draft a quarterback at some point, unless they're just planning to go with a UDFA. I think they draft a quarterback late, but don't rule out the possibility of drafting a guy early. And that could be your would-be long-term option, depending on who's available at 20. So this situation just gets more and more interesting, man. Omar Khan ain't playing no games. Clearly, it is a new day for the Steal Away, and I am here to say I'm all for it. I'm all for it. Yes, the Steal Away has been great. Yes, the Steelers got 6 Super Bowls in the whole 9. Yes, I'm a diehard fan, and I like our style of, play and our style of thinking. But we can all agree that that style of thinking has gotten stale. You have to kind of break yourselves out of that mode if you still want to be competitive in today's game. You can't just be the same Steelers from the 70s where, some of our viewers that were fortunate to see those games in real time. You can't just stick to that philosophy. The game has evolved and changed. You got to pay to play. You got to play the game that everyone else is playing to get the ultimate prize. So it does not upset me at all to see Omar Khan and the Steelers, because obviously, the organization has to agree to what he's doing. Man, I am so open to seeing them taking a different approach. Love it. But who would have thought last week that by the end of this week, on Saturday, Russell Wilson and Justin Fields would be the quarterbacks, the only 2 quarterbacks on the Steelers roster. I could not have predicted that at all. No way. And some of y'all are going to say y'all did. Hey, congratulations and a round of applause to you. But I never thought in a million years that Russell Wilson would be signed, a trade away of Kenny Pickett and a trade for Justin Fields. I could not have called that. But I'm here for it. I am here for it to see where it goes. And that's all I got for you, man. Wow. What a wild situation, man. This is absolutely crazy. And like I said, I am here for it. But again, I'm going to ask you guys, man, hey, what are your thoughts? Make sure you leave your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to tell me exactly how you feel. And don't forget also on Tuesday, bam, Terrible Towel Tuesday. Each and every Tuesday. I will say it might again have to be at 9 p.m. This particular Tuesday because of scheduling conflicts, normally at 8 p.m. But either way, it will be happening on Tuesday where I have live phone calls and live interaction with you guys, the fans. But we will have a lot to talk about. But outside of that, man, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on your notifications. And hey, I'll catch you in the next one. And who knows when that's going to be, the way this news is dropping. So stay tuned. All right? Peace.